Hello.
How are you?
Hello, welcome.
Good. Listen, I've got a good question for you. I always rely on your good common sense approach.
Okay.
I've talked this over with lawyers and accountants. I'd rather have your opinion.
Okay.
Last Thursday night, income tax night,
Yep.
I filled out my returns and I nailed in what I owed. And I left my folder with all my tax returns for this year and the previous years in the office.
Okay.
And I'm ashamed to admit I worked for a rather prestigious graduate school.
Okay.
And the same kind of folder in which exams are kept. And I remembered it when I got on the railroad to go home. I said, oh, they're in the law school in the morning.
Right.
And when I got back to the law school on Friday, the folder had been taken.
I see.
And I checked with some of the guys who teach tax and so on and so forth. And my great concern is, should I notify the IRS now?
Okay. An excellent question. An excellent question. I'm going to ask a question first before I answer it. What taxable income did you report? Very roughly.
Truthfully,
Very roughly. What did you report on that form?
it was an income of over $50,000.
Okay. The reason why I asked that question is, there's an inverse ratio of being audited based upon the taxable income you report. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the odds are still in your favor that you will not be audited. I'm afraid.
Well, you see, what I did do, Doctor, I called the head of security.
Right?
And he filed a report to the local precinct.
And exactly what I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
In other words, report this to the police. You report it, too, to make sure.
Right.
Let there be a record of it at the police, and also I think you should also make a note where it is and put it away.
I did that. It's in my desk.
And then sit and hope and pray nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid, based upon what I know, that if you sent in a letter saying, I lost my records, it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Remember, you're in a bureaucracy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to figure out what this fellow's done is he's cheated on his taxes and he's set up an excuse beforehand.
Yeah.
And besides, I think this is a good way to get audited.
That's what I was afraid of.
What kind of advice did you get from all the professors around you?
Well, some said notify them immediately. Do this. And I just said, Dr. Meltzer has good common sense.
As I see it, this is one way to get yourself in trouble.
That's what I felt.
You see, if you are audited, you're protected because you have a record of it, of having it reported to the police.
You see, what I have the checks and all that junk at home.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have my working papers.
That's all right. You have reported the theft of your working papers.
Right.
And if nothing happens, you keep your mouth shut. If something happens, you rely on that. So I will say to you, stay out of trouble.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Keep your mouth shut.
And you're the only non-lawyer accountant who gave me that advice. The other ones are telling me, when you write after the 1st of January, you write the 15th of February, you get copies. And my feeling was just to keep low.
Well, of course, you see, what advice could they give you? Understand? Suppose the accountant says, don't report it. And remember, he's a CPA. He's a professor. And he's got to go by the textbook. And you get audited. You come back to him. And you tell IRS, you said, look, the reason I didn't report it is Professor so-and-so said not to report it. That's enough to embarrass Professor so-and-so. But we tell it straight.
Right.
Besides, remember, we solve our problems both our head and our heart.
Right.
And also we solve it from life experience.
Well, you're a godson. You are, I think, better than any 24 practicing New York psychiatrist.
I like you for that.
I'm not kidding on that, Doctor. You are doing this. I listen to you religiously. Every day, every weekend. You're doing a superb job.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, and thank you for those comments. May I trade you with 2 T-shirts?
Fine.
Charlotte, 2 T-shirts for this gentleman, and I hope and pray the odds are you will be out of trouble. And if something happens, again, as I said, you have a record that you tried.
Right.
Don't hang up.
Okay, we're done.
Thank you. Charlotte, 2 T-shirts for this gentleman.